Morning, brothers. So, I post on the forums, and I assume that they got annoyed, so they decided to do one of these. Fair play of May. Congratulations, we banned 177 people. Okay, here's your list. Whatever. I don't know what these people were banned for. Aimbotting, cheating, scripting. Cool story. I collected 20 bots, took screenshots of all of them, listed all of them. Now, I thought about it. I wanted to do a more in-depth, so I actually pulled up their stats, and I've been updating it daily to see exactly what they're doing. So, in one day, Golden has played 287 realistic matches. Okay. Again, in this list, none of the 20 bots that I've found and are tracking are in it. Now, I don't have 20 tabs up because, like Apex, one of the things you can do is a name scrambler. This is speculation based on personal experience. So when I put their name into Thunderskill here to find their statistics, they don't exist. You need someone like me to do something like this. And again, it would be very easy to, when someone is reported for being a bot, you watch the replay. B, if multiple people report someone as a bot, that person now has to enter the CAPTCHAs, 5-letter, or how many of these are crosswalks versus fire hydrants. I know it's annoying. I've played multiple games that have it. We also have them on timed things. If you're in game for 2 hours, boom, you get one of those. Steel Ocean had it. We can set up things that if you've been playing the game for 20, 30 matches in a row, or if you've been logged in for 3 hours straight, it kicks you and forces you to log back in. Again, people would say, well, that's really annoying. Okay, find the average person that plays more than 3 hours a day. 2 of these, I think, have been sold. I think they hit their max, and then they were sold. Because you can see that they were doing, like Golden here, 200, 300 matches a day and had terrible stats. Then suddenly they switch planes from an SU or an A5 to an F5C or a Harrier or an A10. And suddenly their efficiency is increasing, their K to D is increasing, but their number of matches has dwindled, going from 300 matches a day to 3 matches a day. Again, that person's in the clear now. They're not going to ban that guy because now it's a real person. So that account botted until it got to an F16, a MiG-29, which is the goal. Get a max tier, then sell account. 159 matches in one day. I mean, I could do the math on that. That's pretty difficult to do, you guys. Again, we're looking at efficiency and stats here. They're always very low. Let's see, 159 matches. And they're either in the A5C or the AV8. I'm going to assume that he's actually playing arcade, but he's letting his bot run realistic. I did check this guy and I ran into him multiple times, and that seems to be what he's doing. But again, super high efficiency in simulator. A guy brought up to me that they use the Vantor. I am starting to see this. Now that somebody said it, I am looking it up. Because again, they can see the bases, lock onto the bases. This plane's a pretty cool plane. It's a jet bomber, French. Really surprises me that he'd be better in realistic than arcade. You don't see this. 70 matches in one day. Extremely good player in simulator. Golden's vehicle stats. Finished the A5C. Finished the Chinese. This is up to an F16. Finished the SU-25, 600 battles. I think I could pull the research on this. But I would assume that at 600 battles, this is now maxed out, the MiG-29. So F5C, this is the British Phantom. So now the British Phantom has 140 matches. BR rating, or rank 8, BR rating of 11.0. This Phantom Carries 8 air-to-air missiles and 4,000 pounds and 3 gun pods. I own a Phantom. They're epic. This is absurd. This bot is crushing, and I don't understand why. If you find 177 a month and I find 20 in a day, why not one of my 20 that I've reported these? I've made videos on these. I've sent these to the forum. I've sent these to reports. What do I have to do? What do you want? What do I have to do for you to hand deliver bots that are so obviously bots and you don't care? People think I'm trolling. People think I'm mad. I'm passionate about so few things. I give a shit about so little in life. I truly don't care if you people live or die. And yet, when I do take something passionately, you don't give a shit. This is yours. This is your game. This is your money. This is your time. And if you're a developer, this is your livelihood. This is what you do for work. Why doesn't this stand out to you? Why can't you see this? What's wrong with this? And what do I have to do? I went into the replay and reported it. I sent the replay to you. I made a video about the replay. I made a video where I tracked her. I showed you her statistics. I've taken screenshots of every bot. I've taken screenshots and videos of her before and after, tracking her for 4 days. So this is the Phantom she's now running. Here's the thing. So she had 23 air kills. Let's find the Phantom down here. UK Phantom, 64 matches, 23 kills. She had those 23 kills before she started botting. She had 23 air kills in this Phantom before the 138 matches. So in 138 matches, she's killed 0 people. Could you tell me where? Could any one of you find a brain-dead monkey who plays 140 matches and never once shoots a missile or gun at a human PvP air target, and yet still doesn't make this list? Still doesn't get on your fair play crap. Like, what do you want? What is this even looking for? You're allowing bots. You want bots. You've proven it. You show it. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's sad that I'm even trying to help you because you don't want it. I mean, look at mine. You want to compare? Okay, my win rates are low. I'm now realizing that's because of bots. In 200 matches, I've killed 189 guys and 1,000 ground targets. But I only have 680,000 XP. And I've owned this plane for over 3 months. This bot made 500,000 XP in 4 days. So this bot made as much XP as I did in 4 days when it took me 3 months. And if you watch my replays, I'm setting records in this A10 all the time. Multi-kills, 280,000 silver, 40,000 XP, first place, second place, crushing it. I'm devastating in this A10. I'm probably setting the curve for this A10. And yet, you guys don't red flag somebody who pulls 500,000 XP in a plane in a week. 2,000 matches, but 7 kills. That's not a red flag to you? Really? And these statistics are put into your Silver Lion economy, into your research economy, into the balance, into your repair, including BR rebalance. This bot is setting the curve for how much my repair cost is. Now, if Gaijin were to say something outrageous like, oh no, he doesn't change your Silver Lion. Oh no, we don't use this bot's statistics to make the repair cost. That means that they do identify the bots, which means that they know they are bots and exclude them from the statistics. If that's true, then they already know they have a bot problem. The bots are at the top. The bots are setting every statistic, and they have the option and ability to separate bots from the normal statistics and the average player statistics. Therefore, if you've already divided real people from bots, you should be able to ban the bots. Now, I think we should very easily have this conversation that you've got so many bots, you've hit the Runescape issue. Instead of banning the bots, can we make a second server called the Premium Bot Server where we pay $5 or $10 extra a month to go on to the bot server where we can run our bots and not get banned? I would be willing to pay you $10 to run a bot that in 5 days makes the same amount of XP that 3 months of first place gameplay makes. That's what RuneScape did. That worked for them. They made a lot of money. They literally made servers for botters. Can we do that? What's your problem with that? You don't want to do that? That's money in your pocket. You're already allowing botters. You might as well get paid for botters. This guy's a really good one. Again, 2,500 matches, but only 4 kills. And a Kfir? Kafirs are pretty good, you guys. This guy's using a name scrambler. When I search his name, he doesn't exist in game. When I search his name, he doesn't exist on that third-party website. When I search his wing doesn't exist. We used to do this in Apex. When you're cheating and using an aimbot in Apex, you simply switch the name that's displayed. So I report Grimsdala, but his actual name is like Steve41. So what I see versus what I report doesn't connect. Therefore, that report never connects. And you can say things like, oh no, that gets caught. Oh, that program is definitely... No, it's not. It's still a problem in Apex today using the same anti-cheat that you're running. Call of Duty, we had the same problem. Like, you think these things work, but they don't. There's a reason that people pay for programs and services. Coders and server runners make these things, and they make money. In PUBG, there was a guy selling aimbots and hacks, making hundreds of thousands of dollars because people really wanted that first place win. And he made so much money that the Chinese government put out a warrant on him. There's a lot of money to be made, and there are people cheating. And because people want to win or they hate the grind, they'll pay for it. I thought this was really interesting. I grabbed these statistics. These are the planes that I've seen the most: the Millan, the AV8, the A5C, the F5C, and the SU-25K. There seems to be an increase in usage, meaning more people or more bots running these. And the win rate seems to be going down. But I'm also finding that how come the usage is going up, but air kills is decreasing greatly? This plane is a dogfighter with amazing missiles, but the more people who use it, the less it gets kills? Look at those stats. So again, if you're going to talk about efficiency, well, this plane's efficiency is going up. This plane's Silver Lion to seconds of life is going up. Okay, but it's not being affected by humans. It's being affected by bots. If you're setting the rules for everyone based on bots, that's not fair to humans because they don't play that way. That's why these people are rioting. That's why these people are boycotting. You're whipping them and punishing them because they're not running at 100% efficiency. But human beings don't run at 100% efficiency. Bots do. Bots rush to a base, drop a bomb, pop, die, new match, start over. 200 matches a day. You're setting the rules based on bots. Look at assembly lines. Human beings can't keep up with robots. That's why we replace humans with robots. And when I spectated these bots, they're locked onto a target before they even get off the runway. Human beings don't do that. They get to a low altitude, lock on, and just push. They over throttle, they nose on, they never maneuver. They have to be 100% efficient, because if your bot's 90% efficient and my competitor's bot is 100% efficient, he's going to beat you to that base, and he's going to drop his bombs. He's going to score points, and you're not. When you run a bot, it has to be 100% efficient. Otherwise, someone else's bot will beat you. But that leaves no room for human beings. Human beings can't compete against bots. You're also seeing this when you check statistics for ground units. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's got the opposite effect in planes. In planes, we just want to bomb a base and get out. These planes, Harrier, Phantom, Millan, Italian, see, he owns every gold plane, and these are the ones I've marked as the most efficient to max out. So this Italian 104, I've got screenshots of it, same thing, 800 matches, 35 kills. This thing can have, it's either 6 or 8 air-to-air missiles, but he has 35 kills. He's botting in it. This Millan, 400 matches, 50 kills, botting in it. This Ju-288C, the Germans lack anything with bombs above this 288C. So it turns out this is the plane that people are using to bot. I went into matches to go see, and that's exactly what it is. They're using that bomber in realistic to just go bomb one base. So when we're looking at per race, a Harrier, a Phantom, a Ju, like he's got one of each race. He's maxing out every single race. Now let's look at this Leopard. This Leopard's got 239 matches, but 523 kills. Why? Because in ground units, he's using an aimbot. He can see across the map. He can see through buildings. And the moment you step above, you crest above a hill, not only does it lock onto you, there's a big light at the top of your screen. So it's red, the bot locks onto somebody, and when you can shoot and get a clear hit, it'll turn bright green. The bot registers bright green, pulls the trigger. 100% accuracy, doesn't guarantee a kill, but you're going to get more kills because you're hitting people before they can hit you or even see you. So these bots are going to be scoring much higher. Now I have seen statistics where they're not as good, and I'm not sure why. Maybe they're a different bot, different process. Maybe they're not aimbotting, but they're going into matches and just firing at everything and then dying. But I have seen this. I have seen bots that have 2, even 3 to 1 KDs. They're red flags, guys. They're just so, they stick out so hard and they're so bright. How can a guy who has a 3 to 1 KD in a tank have a .001 in a plane? Okay, maybe he's really good at tanks and really bad at planes. Then why does he have 6 times as many matches in a plane than a tank? If you're really good at tennis, you don't go play football. If you're extremely good at football, you don't go swimming. Like, it's just, I don't understand why I have to teach you how to do your job. But whatever, I guess. You don't care.